I came here as your sister on the journey to say, what's the greatest version of you look like? What does the greatest version of you look like? How can this next season be the season that you blow your own mind? Don't worry about blowing my mind. You blow your own mind, and you will take care of everybody else.
Welcome to Philosopher Insights, the podcast that delivers wisdom in minutes a day that you can put into practice daily and strive to master over a lifetime.
The podcast committed to sharing ideas that encourage you to bridge the gap between who you are today and the person you aspire to be in the future.
Hi, my name is Herb Lamba, and welcome to my podcast, where I will share practical insights from the world's best authors.
Knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is. The quest to become the best version of you starts right now.
Hey there, and welcome back to the podcast. Today's speaker is an absolute powerhouse, and her talk is guaranteed to open your mind to what is possible for you. I want you to meet Lisa Nichols. This remarkable human is a force of nature who has overcome more hurdles than a track and field champion. She wasn't your typical most likely to succeed candidate. In fact, one of her teachers told her she should never speak in public. But guess what? Now she's one of the most sought-after speakers in the entire world. How is that for a turnaround? And here's the truth. Lisa's story is just one of thousands out there, stories of people who face circumstances tougher than you and I could ever imagine, but they still managed to make their dreams come true. So in my view, if they can do it, so can you and I. And in today's episode, Lisa Nichols is laying down the gauntlet, throwing out a challenge for all of us to be unapologetically ourselves and step into the shoes we were meant to fill. She is here to remind us that it's never too late to become the person we were meant to be. So whether life has thrown you a curveball or you're just cruising along without a care in the world, just remember that the real lesson isn't in the stumble. It is how you get back up. If you've got a dream that is speaking to you every day, then I think it's time to swap out your current shoes for a bigger, bolder pair. Here's Lisa.
I look at my life and I go, hold on. God put a shoe out there for me and said, this is the shoe for you, non-negotiable. And here's what I know. If you don't wear your shoe, and you keep just watching other people wear their shoe on YouTube, on Hulu, Netflix, you just watch other people. Your greatest fear will not be that you will die. Your greatest fear will be that you will die before the world sees you wearing your shoe that fits you. It's your fear is that you're going to go before the world really gets your fingerprint. So I stopped by to ask you, are you willing? Because it ain't ever too late. You the right age, right time, right weight, right complexion, right status, single or in a relationship. You the right everything right now. So if you're knocked down, don't be deterred. Because the lesson is not in the fact that you got knocked down. The lesson is in how did you get up. That's your lesson. That's going to always be your lesson. I came here as your sister on the journey to say, what's the greatest version of you look like? What does the greatest version of you look like? How can this next season be the season that you blow your own mind? Don't worry about blowing my mind. You blow your own mind, and you will take care of everybody else. I wake up every day, God, how can I blow my mind serving you? How can I go past where I thought I could ever go? See, you're worried about what it's going to cost you to get there. I want you to shift your worry and worry about what it's going to cost you not to get there. What will it cost you? If you set for the next 10 years inside any form of mediocrity, I came to challenge any form of mediocrity that you think you can get away with. And let me tell you something, brilliant people, we can get away with mediocrity. Come on, y'all, let me just expose all the brilliant people in the room, because your 70% is somebody else's 159%. So you can give up, come on, y'all, come on. If you know it's you, come on, because just 70% makes people say, wow. And I just came to challenge that. To go, yeah, it's wowing them, but I want you to be wild 20 years from now. I want you to be wowed by you. I see the tears. I understand that. That's possibility just oozing from your eyes saying, come on, she's speaking our truth. And I'm here to tell you that you can jump in at any given moment and you can love bigger, forgive faster. You can go to the edge, feel the fear of leaping, feel the fear. Go, what if I fall? What if it doesn't work? What if I love again and I get hurt? What if I open a business and it doesn't work? What if I really let my kids go? What kind of adults would they be? What if I stop hiding my talent? What would they say about me? You can go to the edge, feel the fear, and then look down at your shoes. So the only way I'm going to jump into that size 12 is to jump out of these size 6s. The only way.
You've been listening to Philosopher Insights with your host, Herb Lamb. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.